The Raw of the SummerSlam actually started off pretty curious. If I was to describe the way that the Raw of the SummerSlam had delivered, it left me feeling curious. The main event, what happened within the main event? Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella, but also Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupri, set up next week. Rusev versus Sheamus, which looked like it was about to be a best of three, but ended up being like a count out, meaning we're gonna see more of that. Especially because they was just brawling throughout the whole episode. But one main focus that I want to talk about is the star of the night, Seth Rollins. Adam Pearce said it best: to hell with normal. Everybody knows now the rules of the century. SummerSlam night one. The cash-in happened. It happened. My mom calling it a bitch move, but it happened. My goat brought that championship home. Really selling a story that Seth Rollins is genuinely injured. And obviously him, Becky, and his daughter, and obviously the teacher at the daughter's school knows that it was fake. And we was a bit skeptical because obviously we remembered Plan B. Seth Rollins always has a Plan B. That boy always got a Plan B right there. But he had promoted SummerSlam by being on different sports outlets talking about his injury, not being able to compete at SummerSlam. But then just the way that ended up being paid off. Insane. So whether you believed it or you bought it or not, you cannot deny the way that this whole thing was delivered. Wasn't at least a 9.5 way of storytelling, way of breaking kayfabe, or way of breaking the fourth wall. And yes, you could say that with CM Punk winning the match between him and Gunther, if he would have walked out the whole stadium, MetLife Stadium, we see him with a championship on Raw, that would have been perfectly fine. That would have been beyond amazing. Because then we got that switch of result. Good main event. In ring wise, no problem. But then adding that Seth Rollins cash in takes that 5-star match to a 6-star. And instead of seeing CM Punk with that championship on Raw, we got to see Seth Rollins wearing that gold with that red leather and them wacky ass shoes. That's my boy, bro. I say Seth Rollins is one of the most hip hop WWE characters today. Purely off the fashion, he is the guy for that. Jey Uso's got them gold glasses, them gold shades. Seth Rollins is just every single day. Every time you see Seth Rollins, he's in a new he's in a new outfit. That's so hip hop to me. That's the modern day era of hip hop. Is what I'm saying. The branding, insane. We got Paul Heyman delivering a better promo than he had the week before. Now, having that promo that he had with the Santa Claus and all this, I feel like it's probably done on purpose. It makes the crowd think, now that Seth Rollins is injured, what can Paul Heyman do? Have we lost an element that the Oracle now needed? Or is Paul Heyman trying to find a new storyline? But no, bro. The rules of the whole century. Seth Rollins has the heist of the century. The damn heel turn of the century. Rules of the century. Seth Rollins is the visionary, the revolutionary, bro is the century. The reason that you see Tail and Normal in that title right there is because Adam Pearce made that opening promo between Seth and LA Knight. And said usually the normal thing to do is that we take weeks to build up for a championship match. We don't normally do it on the night of when it comes to upper card titles. We don't normally do this, we don't normally do that, but normally his talents, medical team don't lie to his. To hell with normal. Blase spliff. Made for a great match for the storytelling wise, the impact wise, and the way that we're gonna see matches set up for Clash in Paris, Crown Jewel, Survivor Series. Seth Rollins' whole opponent for all of them laying in that match, bro. Laying in that mat. Laying in that ring. So obviously I feel like we get Seth versus LA Knight, Clash in Paris. We get Seth versus CM Punk, Crown Jewel. Then we get Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, Survivor Series. Roman Reigns been written off TV to go ahead and do the Street Fighter movie. Akuma, one of the sickest Street Fighter characters to me when I was growing up playing that game on the PS3. Bro, I had to take 3 tsunamis from Bronson Reed just to get vacation to do this. I need on that Brock Lesnar schedule, so that, yes, the 2015 Roman or 2017 Roman is now hypocritical. But people got things to do, man. People really got things to do, and obviously they've been running that company for a minute. Roman Reigns was running WWE, being the face of it from 2014 till now, like 10 years is a good career, bro. Like 10 years is a tenure. Let me know what you think about that. And if I was going to do like the whole night, what was the start of the night? I said that's Seth Rollins. If I said the best match, that's LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. If at the start I could do better is the Maybe Friends, due to how their promo was presented. A little loose, not connecting with the crowd too well. Yeah, they were trying to, like, they was being themselves, but like it wasn't really hitting. Which had also made the Maybe Friends versus Judgment Day the worst match that happened that night. Overall rating for the whole time, 7 out of 10. That's me. That's like, comment, subscribe. That's cool. That's out. That's Seth Rollins is the surgery, bro. My goal is a surgery, bro.